Hey everyone, I'm Trading Man Dan of TheChartGuys. I've been teaching people about trading and technical analysis for the last 8 years. In this video, we're going to check in on the broader market. A fairly slow day overall, but there's setups there for the bears to attempt to set some daily lower highs. We'll see what key support levels would have to break.
So rotation continues to be the name of the game as we had the NASDAQ pulling back a little bit, consolidating today, and the S&P 500 seeing a strong close as other sectors picked up the slack. And at this point, the only way that we are going to confirm daily downtrends is with a notable shift as far as increasing bear volume, maybe all sectors hitting the lows together. We haven't seen that in over a month, but we have the bulls in the driver's seat. We have not confirmed daily downtrends. When's the last time SPY set a daily lower high and lower low? And the answer, it has been a long time. It hasn't happened since March. Even then, it's been a long time. So the bulls continue to keep control, and it's a weekly bull flag unless the bears prove otherwise, and they're just not proving otherwise at this point. Anticipating tomorrow is going to be a fairly slow day with Monday a half day, Tuesday no trading. So at the moment, we're looking at a gap to fill, 438.97 on SPY, but again, very strong at this point. No bears. QQQ, daily inside bar. And we defended the low of yesterday. You can see that low of yesterday was down at 361.90, and we held that level by 24 cents. And then at the end of the day, we held it again. So that's bulls playing defense to prevent the daily lower high from being set. But we're going to keep an eye out for it tomorrow, because if the bears are able to set that daily lower high, it will certainly stand out to us. And we'll be looking back at that low to see if the bears are able to confirm the daily downtrend. When's the last time the NASDAQ formed a daily lower high and lower low? It was back here in April. And as I've been mentioning, the key stocks that have to show weakness if the NASDAQ's going to pull back started to show some today. At least Meta did. Meta had the inside bar bear break, still holding daily EMA 12, which is my guide for bull control. Amazon showed relative weakness today after the double top, but held support 127.10. That level must break if we're going to lose daily EMA 12. So still watching those two things. And Apple new all-time highs for the 5th day in a row. And we know the NASDAQ is not going to see any kind of meaningful weakness if Apple keeps hitting a new all-time high every day. It's up a little bit after hours on an upgrade. So have to see Apple and Meta lose daily EMA 12, or I should say Meta and Amazon lose daily EMA 12 support if the NASDAQ's going to set that daily lower high. NVDA, still very tight. I'm very surprised we did not break the inside bars today. And we closed fairly weak, so support's going to be in play first thing. And you can see the last 3 days, 404.48, 405.18, 406 on the dot. Barely clinging to support, but it is still holding at the moment. A little bit of relative weakness, but bears have to punch through those supports if we're going to get another leg down. Tesla, keeping an eye out for a daily lower high as the most likely scenario. Anything under 277. Again, watching the retracement size on this bounce, we have already seen 50% plus, so that's a good thing for the bulls. Watching the hourly uptrends. When we lose the hourly uptrend, the daily lower high is likely set. Today was just a tightening range, and a lot of names had tightening ranges today, as it was a fairly boring day overall. I didn't trade today, and picked a good one to schedule some appointments and things. So, Tesla scouting the daily lower high, but not set yet. AI, nice continuation of the daily bounce. We had a gap fill at 36.79. I'm just walking my stop up on my remaining swing position with the low of each day, because I know that the daily lower high is the most likely scenario, and I personally am just going to lock this in. It's possible that this is a weekly high or low being set before heading back up to the low 40s, but I don't have high conviction in that, and I would rather exit when daily consolidation begins, and then if we set a higher low, we'll look to jump back in. PLTR watching for the daily lower high. There was a little bit of relative weakness in the AI names today after the initial morning period of trading. SOUN, our low cap name, saw a continuation, but a weaker close. Certainly looking like daily consolidation may be underway. Crypto stocks. So MARA, we drew this potential rising wedge on the hourly yesterday, and it's still valid, just a little tweak for me. And we can see we bounced right above the uptrend support line. So keeping an eye on the potential for daily consolidation after the significant move. Still a lead bull in the market, no doubt about that. But if we see that rising wedge confirm, we'll look for hourly oversold conditions. We'll look for a daily higher low eventually. But just aware that we've gone up 10% plus since our last daily consolidation. 20% plus. So it wouldn't be surprising if that were to take shape. So the rotation today was in the financial sector. And the reason was the bank stress test after hours yesterday passing with flying colors. So that led to a gap up open, and then you can see the bulls bought all day today. And so we went from potential daily bear flag to not a bear flag. Gap fill at 33.39, and we're looking right back at that high, 33.68, as the bulls try and confirm the quick little weekly bull flag. So again, it's just imagine a team of our major sectors, and QQQ's been really strong over the last couple of months and leading the way, and it's tired, I need a breather, I can't go on anymore. And XLF says, no worries, take your breather, I got things from here. As long as that keeps happening, the broader market is bull. We will see it shift. We will see rotation stop when it does. We will see all major sectors dropping together, XLF, XLV, QQQ. And until that happens, the VIX is going to stay weak and the market's going to stay strong. Healthcare, tight little range, broke bear by 10 pennies. We held, essentially 130 held, and bounce underway. Same deal as everything else. The bears must confirm a daily downtrend if this weekly consolidation is going to be meaningful in any way. If the bulls head right back up to a higher high, I will zoom out to the 2-week time frame and be watching key resistance of 135.25. Still possible to be a 2-week equilibrium at that point. But first things first, bulls have to head back to that high. ARKK stalled out a little bit today. Going to be watching for a daily higher low, anything above 41.51 if we pull back here. Ideally, we get a nice tightening range that breaks bull to give us the weekly bull flag. IWM, weekly back test of EMA 12. Weekly higher low is set. Big old bounce on the daily. Even if we fail 189.24 initially, we've got space for a daily higher low to try and form on consolidation. That's why we watch our bounce retracements, because at this point we can see, all right, there's space for a daily higher low to try and form next consolidation. So far, we got a period of consolidation. Many weekly stair steps broke. Daily downtrends were not confirmed in the vast majority of things that I'm watching. And with that, the bulls are attempting to shape up weekly bull flags. Again, the bears will have to clearly stand out to us if they are going to reject these weekly bull flags from taking shape. The dollar set the weekly higher low. The daily trend change has confirmed. So dollar strength is not doing anything to stop the market from being strong. Weekly higher low set on the dollar. Now we look to resistance of 104.70. Anything under that level is a lower high. And it's just given us the most likely scenario of the equilibrium, and it will break either end of July or early August. Oil, keeping an eye on this pattern, but chopping around on the daily, not a whole lot of information until this pattern breaks. Green today, but not by a lot. And natural gas daily consolidation, trying to hold the higher low off EMA 12, where the last couple higher lows have formed. Need a 4-hour trend change back to the bulls to have confidence in that daily higher low. And at this point, losing daily EMA 12 would be the first little red flag on this current move up, but holding for now. So not a whole lot to go over today. No major changes. NVDA top watch tomorrow. If we form an inside bar tomorrow, I'll drink a whole something. Other than that, are we going to see consolidation in crypto stocks? And are AI names going to set daily lower highs? Stay tuned. We'll find out. Appreciate you watching. Do good things.